Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Jackass Retro. My name is Matt and today's video is our weekly what sold for the week of April 16th. You're probably going to be seeing this on April 18th, but the sales are only up through the 16th. I'm recording this a little bit early since I'm going to be leaving on a road trip to do some sourcing and see some friends. So it's going to be actually a relatively quick one since we're not covering a full week of sales. So let's jump right into it, shall we? All right. So first up, we've got a advertising postcard. What is super interesting on this to me is that this particular card is not super valuable. It's fairly common. It's got the big crease down the middle. But this image, there was I just last night watched an episode from this auction professor where he was doing tape measures. And there was a celluloid tape measure, the very first one, sold for $800. And it had this exact image on it. So I probably could have gotten more if it wasn't for the crease and it was a little less common. 1908. I think just a kind of interesting old school advertising postcard. Next up, Park Headquarters, Yosemite, bird's eye view. Kind of cool. I mean, white border, 1930s. Just a, sort of interesting and unusual view of the park. Not posted. This came from the Goodwill lot. Oh, and I need to be telling you guys prices, don't I? So the Sharples separator. Let's find, where did that go? Sold for $7.15 on sale. Free shipping, and then the Yellowstone National Park Headquarters took an offer for $10 plus shipping. So not too shabby if you ask me. Moving on. Oops, we don't want that. There we go. This is the Ocala National Forest, Juniper, Florida. Actually, Juniper Springs recreation area. Stonebridge, probably what sold this one. Not huge money. This one was $6.95, free shipping. Kind of dark, hard to tell what's going on. I'm kind of actually a little surprised. It actually sold relatively quickly. So I don't think that visually interesting of a card. It's some trees and a stone bridge. Whoop-de-doo. Speaking of trees, we got a big one with a car driving through it. This is, of course, the Wawoma tree in Yosemite National Park. I believe this tree actually died or fell down or burned or something recently. It doesn't exist anymore, to my knowledge. But there's all kinds of postcards of, cars driving through, and before that there was horses and carriages and horses and people and military regiments, and everyone wanted to go through the tree because, I mean, it was the early 20th century. What else are you gonna do? Hey baby, let's go. We're gonna go get in the car and drive through a tree. Through a tree, you say? Yes, through a tree. So there you have it. Car driving through a tree. Next, large letter postcard. Oh, the Wawoma tree sold for, you don't need to see that again. $7.16. There's 1.5 million of those. Especially if you live out here on the West Coast, they're not hard to find. Big trees. They sell though. Highway US 70 through southern New Mexico. Linen postcard. Very, very classic large letter greetings. You've got your different scene and every little letter, blah, blah, blah. I talk about these a lot. If you've seen any of my other postcard content, you've probably heard me talk about these. These came from the Goodwill auction lot. I paid, like $500 for 1,500 cards or something like that. Ended up being very, very good. This is not one of the super high value ones, but large letter greetings, even though they're not big money, they do pretty much always sell, as this one did, for $7.95 free shipping. Next, another linen postcard. This is a world premiere night in Hollywood, California. It's just cool, right? Like, how classic is this? Through the palm trees, you've got all the spotlights going. Just neat. Unposted, Western Publishing, Critic Color. This one, I think, was also on the lower end. We didn't have any huge money postcards. We had a couple decent ones coming up, but this one sold for $8.46. It was on sale, free shipping. We have a viewer sale, Gulfstream Park in Hallandale, Florida. This is just cool view of the horse racing track. Not big money, $6.60, free shipping. Thank you, Celestine, for the purchase. Next up, we've got this bridge in New Jersey. New Jersey, Spring Lake Park. It's a rustic bridge. That's what it says. So rustic bridge, probably because it's made of wood. It's got some, white picketing kind of thing going on there. Nice card. 1908. Unposted, or is it? Nope, it's posted. Someone paid 25 cents for this once. I got a little bit more. I got $8.46 free shipping. Next up, we've got a courthouse. This is Hampton County Courthouse. I think maybe this showed up in one of our previous ones. Either that or I have multiples or something. I don't know. Anyways, $46.71. And there's that car again right there. I think that's a photographer. I think it's the same car. I mean, there weren't a lot of different kinds of models back then. So I don't know. Hampton, Iowa, by the way. I like this one mainly because it reminds me of the clock tower from Back to the Future. I know it's not that. I know it's not modeled on that, but it is kind of cool looking, and it reminds me of that. Like that way up top there is where Doc Brown was trying to, connect the lightning rods. And yeah. Anyways, here we go. This is the Colonial Inn. In Jacksonville, Illinois. There's a lot of places with Jacksonvilles. Jacksonville is a very popular name for places. As is Jackson. Jackson and Jacksonville. That'd be a great name for a movie. Anyways, not big money. Linen postcard, $6.95, unposted. Colonial Inn is the upper-class woman's dormitory and the largest of the dormitories for women. Well, good. Next. All right. If you've got royal family postcards and especially Prince Philip postcards, now's the time to get them out there. I probably should have raised my prices on these. I've sold a couple. Sold one last week of Prince Philip in his big old Scotsman stuff. This is actually a postcard of a portrait in the National Portrait Gallery in England. It is a done by James Gunn, and it's just the royal family kind of chilling out there, having some kipper, and probably some Scotch eggs. Who knows? Anyways, that one sold for not $8.95 free shipping. Coming up next, Oh, where were we? There we go. Goats. Who doesn't like them some goats? Everybody likes goats, especially baby goats. And you'll see here in a couple of weeks, if you're subscribed to the channel, watching along, I'll be visiting some baby goats in let's see here, about 2 weeks. So we'll get some footage of that and put it up on the site. All right, so this is a Fostint Detroit Publishing, Goats in Hopi Village. Took an offer on this one for $8 plus shipping. I don't know why I took it. I wanted more for it, but whatever, I got it. Came from my recent Michon's auction pickup. Nice card. Look at the goat. This one right up front here. Like, what are you doing? All the other goats are like, let's get out of here. And goats. All right. So this is a Art Nouveau face in flower. I learned about this with this card, that the face in a flower thing is a thing. Search it. Do a search. Face in flower. There's a couple of artists who are more known for this. This one's not signed. I couldn't definitively attribute it to somebody. It looked like it could be a couple of different artists, but because it's unsigned, I just put Art Nouveau, face in flower, and the year 1909, and that was it. And it sold for $17.81 plus shipping. 1909. You got some stuff saying there. I'm not going to read it because I can't read sideways. And that is just about that. So that's it for this week. I know it was a pretty short one. We didn't have a ton of cards to sell. I also haven't listed any postcards this week. It's the first week in probably 6 months I haven't listed a postcard. That's crazy. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. You can find the products that I use for storage and shipping down in the description. You can also buy me a coffee. If you like postcard imagery, go check out my galleries on Facebook. I got lots of them. Some really cool ones too. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here and you like this kind of content. Let me know. Hit a like, leave a comment, do one of those things. And that's going to be it. Keep an eye out. I'll have a few videos dropping while I'm on my road trip. So you will not be left high and dry of good postcard related stuff. So that's going to be it. Thank you so much. You have a good one, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.